respect the flag. That's all I can say.
Alright, what I'm going to show you how to do is take one of these crappy gas cans that you can't pour fuel out of. Everybody knows about those. Government changed the regulations. Oh, people were burning. Hold on, you want to go out? Okay, there you go. Anybody else want to go out? Well, okay, you can go out too. Okay, 3 cats out. Sorry about that, people. But I do still have, oh my God, I still have one here though. Yeah, I still have this one. This is cut here. As you can see, her ear's been cut. But she likes lots of attention. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put a tap in this so you can open it up. So when you go to pour the gas out of it, you can pour the friggin' gas out of it. I hate these shitty cans. But anyway, the reason the government did that is because morons were burning themselves by doing that on a fire. They're trying to light. Hot embers. Woof! Oh, look at that, I got burned. Who would have fucking thought? So anyway, so they came up with these shitty gas cans, so you can't do that. You know, you got to sit there and have this thing sitting like this for, I don't know how long, until it drains down to a certain point, and then you'll hear it gurgling, and it'll let fuel. It takes way too long. So what I'm going to show you how to do is put taps in it. 2 ways you can do this. You can use a tire valve, okay, just a regular tire valve, nothing special. You can use one of these and a 7/16 drill bit, all right, and drill your hole somewhere on the back here. You don't want to put it anywhere in this area because when you tip it, you don't want your fuel coming out of the cap here. So put it back here somewhere. So that way there, you know, somewhere in there, so when you tip it, you don't have to worry. Now, if you use standard, you know, tire valve, I would recommend you put a little RTV just around this part right here, okay? Like right here. Put a little bead of RTV around there, so when you pop this baby through, you know you're going to get a good seal. You're going to get a good seal anyway, but a little RTV wouldn't hurt. Then what you're going to have to do is take a just a regular Schroeder valve tool, Schroeder, and then make sure that you take your valve, your stem. Okay, make sure you take that out, because if you don't take that out, obviously this is not going to allow air going into the can. But I just wanted to show you, this is one way to do it. This is the cheapest way to do it. Everybody sells these, you know, valves for tires. You know, and you snug it up. Boom, there you go. And you want to pour gas, loosen it or take it right off, and then you'll be able to pour fuel. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay? Another way to do it is they do sell in kits or these gas can or fuel can vents. Okay? These are this particular kit here takes a number 3 drill bit. Okay? So it doesn't matter how you're doing this. I'm going to show you how to do it with this. Okay. And then this here has 2 O-rings, which obviously you leave one of them on it. Okay. So you can see what it entails. Alright. Now this particular one takes a number 3 drill bit, metric of course, China. And so you're going to need that, whether you're using, you know, the fuel tank valve kit, or whether you're using a tire valve, you're also going to need a piece of wire, okay? Because you don't want to have, when you drill your hole, make sure you're full of fuel too. Don't do that. The reason is because you got to fish the whatever valve you're using. You have to fish it through here and out here, and obviously you ain't gonna fit your hand through there. So a piece of wire, boom, there you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see the whole procedure here. All right. I said zoom in. That should be pretty good there. I think you should be able to see. And it is recording. So I have my number 3 drill bit in here. All right, Magic of course. And I'm going to drill my hole somewhere up about here. If you drill it too low, well, when you fill a gas can, 5 gallon, you're not supposed to fill it anywhere up to the neck for overflow reasons. So full level is somewhere right around here. But everybody overfills them. Oh, wait, 5 gallons. Better stop. So anyway, I always go up a little bit higher. Let your drill bit do the work. Alrighty. Oh, what about the stuff that dropped in there? Who cares? Because you're going to you're run it through a filter anyway. But you can rinse it out though. Is kind of what I was getting at here. There's actually still a little bit of fuel in this. This is kerosene for the kerosene heater. There we go. You can bend your wire however you need to get it to fish up through there. I can see it, but I think one of these lights isn't on. Okay. And there you go. You see how I got that fish through? Okay. Bingo. Now, take your, what is using the tire rim valve, or one of these in a kit, slip it through, all right, because you want your wire to go through this end and out that end, because this is the end you're going to pull up. Alrighty. So push it through. Put a little bend on the end, okay, so you don't lose it. And even if it dropped off down inside here, who cares? You can very easily pull it out. Use a stiff enough wire for it. Keep your one all, okay, then just go like this. And see there, how I pulled that right up through there? Tire valve will do the same thing, see? How I just pulled that right up through there. Okay, so now you have it. Now you can hold on to it with one hand and say, oh, I got this, I'll pull my wire out. Yeah, I wouldn't do that because you never know what's going to happen. It could drop right back down in there. And then anyway, put your other O-ring on there, okay? And that helps you put the O-ring on because you can pull the wire to hold it in place. If you can see that, I'm sorry, I'm blocking you. Get your O-ring on there, alrighty? And like I say, if you're using a, if you're going to be using a valve, let me show you real quick. If you're going to be using a tire valve to do this, then what I would recommend is just get one of these tools, okay? And what this tool will do, you'd have to do the same thing, pull it through with rubber. Then when you get this end up through there, you're going to have to remove the wire, so you have to take a chance, pull this up as tight as you can get it. If you use a stiff enough wire, you could pull this all the way up. But anyway, they make a tool for that. And then once you get this through your hole, thread the tool, pop it right in. So anyway, either one will work, and some people could say, oh, well, the tire valve stem, is not designed for that. No, it's not. And what you're doing to this gas can technically would probably be illegal. But if you're doing this, I'm assuming you would have intelligence enough not to try to light a fire with it that already has ambers on it. And it's amazing how many people do that shit. It's mind-boggling. I know a guy that tried to do that with his, then you pull, keep locking, you pull this tight so you can tighten this up. And then there you go. Once it starts to grab, it'll grab. Then you can take a little wrench. Depending on what, sweetie, I know. Depending on what kit you get, will be dependent on the size. This little wrench came with this kit. So then, you know, snug her up. Because obviously you don't want it to leak, okay? With this particular kit here, with the little metal piece that you can see right here, that goes on there over the O-ring, I really don't think you could really necessarily over torque this. What I do is I just tighten it up enough to where this metal, it flattens everything out to where this metal is touching the gas can. And that way there, you know, yep, we know we're tight. There we go. And then just pull your wire out. And that's it. And right now you have yourself a gas can that will allow you to pour. Alrighty? And even though if your gas can still has the fuel can, still has, zoom it out, sorry about that, does have this type here where this is spring loaded, which is a pain in the ass. You don't even have to have, you could actually take this part here and remove that, the white part you see there. But anyway, now when you do that, you're going to get gas pouring out of here a lot faster. So you, anyway, it just saves a whole lot of time having this set up on there. I had to wait until this canister was empty before I could do it. But anyway, that's how you do that. Quick, simple, and cheap. You know, and now you got a gas can that you can actually, or fuel can, you can actually pour fuel out of. Gas works out all, any kind of gas can, even metal ones that would work. So anyway, that's how you can take these shitty ass government regulated gas cans that are made in China and adapt them so you can actually pour your fuel. So there you go. If you like to hit the little bell, hit the little bell. Why would I want to hit a bell? Hit the little B in the bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Then you can hit the little notification ding bell, and it'll notify you every time I upload a video. I didn't really have any comedy in this, did I? Well, what's funny about people burning themselves? But anyway, the one guy that I was talking about that barbecued himself, he was trying to light the barbecue, and the fuel in his case, I'm trying to remember if it was, I think he said he was using gas. Anyway, whatever he was using, a gas can, when he went like that, it backtracked into the gas can and caused a minor explosion in the gas can, which causes the gas to come out rapidly. And it got all over him, and he had a synthetic shirt on, so he was pretty bad shape. But anyway, that's why they did that, so you can't just go like that. But, you know, my opinion, if you throw gas on an open fire, or a fire with hot embers, and it ignites and burns you, burns somebody else, that's your ignorance. You never do something like that. Even when you're lighting barbecue coals, charcoal, those cans too, it'll ride up the flame. Back to it, back to the can. I've done that, everybody has, but you gotta be quick because it doesn't travel as fast as it does on gas. But anyway, because it's the fumes of gas, not the liquid that burns. A lot of people don't know that. But anyway, it's the vapor. But anyway, don't be stupid. You know, my brother, when we were younger, he was doing that, but he was standing too close to the barbecue, and I'm like, I wouldn't do that. And he squeezed the can, and it was almost empty, so he was really close to it, and it traveled back up and blew the can up. Friggin' funnier than shit. And he's an asshole, so he deserved it. You know, he didn't really get hurt. What are you going to do? One can hope. But anyway, it was just hilarious, and it scared the shit out of him. And that solved his problem. But anyway, you like it? Thumbs up. You don't? Thumbs down. Comments? Welcome. Whoa, whatever. Have a good one. And I just appreciate everybody watching. I am up to 32,000 views, total views of it. 68 subscribers though. Thanks for watching.